KTN Life and Style. Chani Kwambi. We are at the kitchen, and this is only going to get more exciting because we've seen Chef Abdalla every Monday giving us some new recipes. We know what to do with leftovers. Leos, Lewi, what's going on? But Chef Abdalla, I see many things going on over here. What is
I usually wake up early in the morning and I go shopping and do things like that. But this is one of my easiest days actually.
Why?
Still fresh. Because this guest of ours today decided to bring her own ingredients.
Whoa!
Yeah, I want to ask actually if she actually cooks at home. Yeah. Did she make these ingredients, things of the sort? But what we're trying to do today is we are doing a combination of two. I won't even talk about it.
Like, can you niambie tunapika nini ama wewe hujui tunajua?
I don't know. No. I'll keep it a surprise. You know, we always keep on surprising you.
I'll wait.
Okay.
I'll wait.
So, before introducing, you know what I'm going to do? Close your eyes.
Okay.
Face that way.
That way, gani.
Okay, this way. Okay. So now, open your eyes and check it out. The most beautiful, the more intelligent.
You look lovely. Hi, Esther.
Our future governor in the city of Nairobi. Get it right.
Good stuff, really.
Thank you.
Madam Esther Passaris. How do you pronounce your name?
Mimi Passaris. Madam Esther Passaris.
Governor
There you have
Esther
it.
Passaris.
Governor Esther Passaris. How are you feeling this one?
Fantastic.
Huh?
Wow, cooking, yeah.
So you brought ingredients. Hakuwa natudanganya.
No, I did. I told him that we're going to make a Greek Kenyanized dish. And
Why Greek?
why Greek? Well, my father's Greek. My mother's Kenyan.
No wonder she's called Passaris.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So came back with a few ingredients. Nothing much, just the regular stuff that you use in the house. Garlic, ginger, rump steak, chapati.
Esther, you're so beautiful. You eat ugali?
I love ugali. In fact, honestly, I love ugali. Hostess, I don't mind the windy
Hata mmeshinda figa hii ugali?
Hii ndio ugali.
All right, I'll let...
Esther Passaris eats ugali.
Yeah,
Sawa?
Ugalay.
Ugalai. Let's call it ugalai.
all right, I'll let you to take it away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Esther, welcome to the kitchen.
Thank you.
First and foremost, as usual, guys, we have to wash our hands. We wash our hands. Esther also bought me gifts. You don't see me wearing aprons, but today Esther says, I'm bringing an apron. And I said, okay, no problem, bring it over. And we'll see. I normally don't wear aprons, but no problem. I'm going to put it on.
Esther's succulent Kenyan souvlaki wraps 500 grams of cubed beef rump steak with a little fat, marinade, half a cup of olive oil, 2 tablespoons meat spice, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1 bulb chopped garlic, 2 lemons for lemon juice, salt and pepper to season, skewers, metal or bamboo, tzatziki sauce, 1/4 cup virgin olive oil, salt and pepper to taste, 1/4 cup chopped fresh dill, 150 grams strained natural yogurt, 2 cloves minced or crushed garlic, 1 piece of cucumber, peeled, shredded and drained of liquid. Garnish and wrap 4 pieces of chapatis, 2 thinly sliced tomatoes, 1 thinly sliced red onion.
You mentioned something about souvlaki.
Yes, souvlaki is a Greek dish. In fact, when you're in Greece, every corner you get souvlaki. And my mother obviously started making souvlaki when we were very young.
Okay.
And in Greece, they make it with pita bread. But in Kenya, we have something called chapati.
There you go.
So
No wonder I get chapati. So you keep on surprising me, okay?
Yeah, so it's basically chapati, and then you have barbecue meat. You know how you always have nyama choma with ugali and kachumbari? Well, you can actually have chapati with nyama choma.
Okay.
So not just chapati with dengu or maragwe. So you can have chapati, nyama choma, and a nice sauce. It's called the jajiki. So in Greece, this dish is called souvlaki.
All right.
And it uses ingredients that you can get in Kenya and combine it with chapati.
That's cool.
Another way to have chapati.
That's cool. So, guys, viewers, chapatis, but we're making it into souvlaki. So from today onwards, when you buy the chapati in town, you can call it souvlaki. Yeah, when you go there, just ask for souvlaki. So Esther sent me some ingredients already, and she told me that we needed to marinate the meat.
Yes.
And how come your meat has got so much fat?
Well, when you make souvlaki, it tastes really nice when you have the fatty meat. So
Okay.
basically combine it.
Okay.
I know in this world of today we're saying not to have fat, but you know the fat tastes good with the meat.
Okay.
And basically we have to marinate it.
Okay.
So-
And you told me some of your marinades that I should have pawpaw.
Raw pawpaw is fantastic because it tenderizes the meat fast.
Okay.
And so you need to put the raw pawpaw in 2 hours, wait, and your meat will be tender
So
soft.
she just goes it in
Yes,
there?
yes, yes, please.
Right. You know, Esther's got so beautiful hands. I don't think she
Nails.
even cooks at home.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Hardly ever cook. Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Yeah, so you
I
just
work.
give him, okay. You give instructions.
Yes. You know, the thing is, in those olden days when our mothers only were in the kitchen, it was because our fathers were the only workers.
Okay.
So today women are working, we're empowered.
Okay.
And once in a while I do get in the kitchen.
Uh-huh.
In fact, recently my kids, when we were in London,
Yep.
they said, Mom, we don't want to have any more Muzungu food. Can we go and have ugali or something? So we went to the supermarket, we bought maize meal, we bought kale. And we
London?
actually had sukuma in London and it was fantastic. Yeah.
Kenyans, we are everywhere. You also asked me to get some garlic.
Ginger,
So
garlic,
that's ginger, a little bit of ginger, a little bit of fresh garlic, chopped garlic in there.
olive oil.
Olive oil, I've got an olive oil. There you go. Olive oil, a little bit of olive oil.
Perfect.
That's enough?
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. I'm just taking the instructions there.
And a little.
I don't know how to cook. I'm just taking the
seasoning.
instructions from the most beautiful future governor of Nairobi. A little bit of salt, pepper.
A little bit of spices. And if you're going to do it the traditional way,
Okay. And it's just going on into our beautiful
you know
souvlaki.
what they say makes food good?
No, me.
No,
Okay, apart
Abdalla.
from me, okay.
Yeah, I mean you help, but food is made good. You know, we have a lot of cutlery that we use nowadays, but really the best way to really mix food nicely is with your
I
hands.
totally agree
Just
with
go
you.
in
I totally
there,
agree with you.
and you get everything in, so that you get it all over the place, and then you turn it around. Of course, Abdalla said, wash your hands.
So far
before.
we've got the beef in there, we've got the ginger, we've got the chopped garlic,
Yes.
we've got the
Olive
pawpaw,
oil.
or papaya as you call it, and we've got the olive oil.
Yes.
And then we had a little bit of cumin.
Perfect.
In there.
Salt and pepper.
Viewers got it?
Leave it for 2 hours.
Leave it for 2
and,
hours. Why 2 hours?
2 hours so that the pawpaw can actually take effect and the meat can be tender. Because this is rump steak. We've used rump steak today.
Okay.
And it does tend to be tough.
Okay.
But if you put it in with pawpaw, then it will become tender.
All right.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. So, guys, this is how it looks like. The moment you marinate it, that's how the meat looks like. And what we did this morning was Esther had sent me the recipe plus the instructions. I had to read over those instructions all night long. And then I made the same thing that looks like this, and I'll show it to you, and I put it in the fridge. It's very, very important to put it in the fridge because when you leave it outside, you know, it's not the healthy way, or the germs tend to grow when it's room temperature. So I have it in the fridge, and let me show you what I did also, okay?
Okay.
So you just put this in the fridge, Esther. Esther knows how to wash her hands also. There, voila! Got it. Does it look like that?
Perfect.
Yeah?
Perfect.
So I did a good job?
Yes,
Okay, you're going to
absolutely.
pay me for that.
Okay.
All right.
So we need to put this in the...
In the skewers.
Yes.
Now, something about skewers that most people don't know is that most of the time we get comments like, why are the skewers burning? In order to stop the skewers from burning, what you need to do is you need to soak them in water. Did you know that, maybe?
No,
I know
absolutely
you
not.
don't-
I use metal ones.
You use metal ones.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
this is now the modern way. I use metal ones.
It's one of those things using metals, using knives. You know that I also handle knives.
Yeah, well, we need to tell the men in this country that you don't use knives for anything other than in the kitchen for cooking. I mean, today there was a story of a man who killed his wife with the knife, and it was a kitchen knife. And I think we need to educate people that the kitchen knife
Let me
is
just wash these
for
ones.
cooking.
Okay, guys, let's here. Use the knife safely, just like Chef Abdalla here. Okay, so next,
All right, we're gonna put the meat in.
let me just get a plate for you. Okay,
Okay, drive them in.
okay. Hiyo kazi ndogo kumbe. Go ahead. Look at those beautiful hands. Nafanya kazi, you can also do it.
So you basically put all the pieces of meat into the skewer. Not so much. You're going to leave some space so that you can actually hold the skewer. Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's perfect. Absolutely
Alright.
perfect. Yeah.
So how many do you do? 4? Let's do 4. Because I think you're only going to have this meal with myself.
I know they're all waiting. They're all waiting. Yeah.
Cameraman is waiting. You know, these guys are used to being fed, eh?
Yeah.
So as you continue with that, tell me, what else should I do?
Well, we've got to put this into the grill.
Okay.
Normally, if I make this at home, we make it on the makaa.
Okay.
So here we're going to do it the modern way, but makaa is always the best for barbecue and for
And actually
grills.
you get that flavor, you
Yes.
get that charcoal
Yes,
flavor.
yes,
It's
yes.
very, it's very
And then if you're going to use the makaa, then try and get the metal skewers.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think these ones will not work in the...
You also bought me tomatoes, onions. What are these for?
Well, tomatoes and onions will go into the souvlaki.
Oh, okay.
But there's also a sauce that we make with the souvlaki. It's called tzatziki.
Okay.
And you basically make that with cucumbers, ginger,
Okay.
garlic, yogurt, and dill.
Okay.
And that's, again, we put a little bit of olive oil, and that is the sauce that you use with the tzatziki,
All right. That's
with
good.
the souvlaki.
Okay. I'll show you our mini
Grill?
grill that we got from Housewives Paradise in Nairobi. Most of these beautiful ladies in Nairobi, that's where they go to look at. It's already smoking, as you can see. So
Wow.
you told me you wanted a grill, and I told you we'd
Yes,
fix it.
we have one, yeah. This is a nice mini
Yeah,
one.
that's
Huh?
a very yeah.
So if you basically don't want to go through the hustle of charcoal and jiko,
Exactly.
this is easy.
Yeah,
This
and
is fantastic.
most beautiful ladies, they actually don't go through that. So we just place it in there, and it just continues.
Fantastic.
And we leave it for a few minutes, clean our table, and start on the next step. And then what we'll do, we'll also throw that one into the oven. So my oven, just make sure that the oven is on. Yes, it's on. Make sure, viewers, that you preheat the oven. Okay, so
Yes.
that's going on there. So what's next?
Well, let's start with making the tzatziki sauce.
Okay.
Right. So
How do you spell that?
it's tzatziki. It's actually TZA.
Oh, it's,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a complicated spelling.
Okay.
Tzatziki.
And does it have a meaning in Greek or something like
It's a
that?
sauce with yogurt. It's just the sauce that you have with souvlaki. Yeah,
so
and it's
here
a
you
famous
go.
sauce in Greece. Almost everywhere you go, you cannot miss this sauce.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So basically, this is cucumber. What we've done with this cucumber is you grate it and you drain the water, so it will end up looking like that. All right. And then you have the garlic. No, this is the garlic.
No, that's ginger. That's
Just
ginger.
garlic. You
That's
just
garlic,
use garlic. You put some garlic. And you have the dill,
Fresh dill.
fresh dill. You throw some in.
So we need to chop it?
No, it's already chopped. This is already chopped, really small pieces.
Okay.
And you have the olive oil, a little bit of olive oil. The Greeks use olive oil on almost everything. Yeah, and it's interesting. You said this was local.
That is local.
Wow.
Let me tell you, Kenya, we are so much advanced nowadays. You can get almost everything.
So we can mix this up.
Okay.
And mix this up properly. Make sure the garlic gets everywhere, because the whole essence of this is the garlic.
And garlic actually, it's
Very healthy.
Very, very healthy.
In fact, now you can even buy garlic tablets. That's how healthy it is.
Okay.
Well, they said also garlic tablets stop you getting grey. I'm 52 now. I'm already grey, so I don't know if it will work for me. But
I'm not grey. I'm
you're
bald.
not grey. You're
I'm
bald.
bald, yeah.
All right. So you put the yogurt in.
Guys,
We need
simple recipe.
very simple, but it looks so beautiful when done.
Wow.
We have one in the fridge. The one.
Just
Look how beautiful it looks. It's an amazing. So we need some salt
look
and
at
pepper.
that. Salt and pepper. There is a little bit of salt.
Yeah.
Just a dash of salt.
Yeah.
And salt is just to taste, eh?
Yes, but it's a lovely. If you like a bit of pili pili, you can put a bit of masala if you want.
This is plain yogurt.
Plain yogurt.
Can you
plain.
use flavored if you want?
No, you cannot.
You cannot
no,
use.
plain.
Viewers,
Don't go
I-
put vanilla or strawberry yogurt. Plain yogurt.
Thanks for the instructions. The governor has said
Okay.
no flavored yogurt.
No, I mean, listen, seriously.
Yeah.
Taste this.
You know, in this kitchen we've got something that's called double dipping, and we don't do that.
What's double dipping?
Yeah.
Yum yum. Yummy, isn't it? Yogurt, garlic, dill, a bit of olive oil, salt and pepper,
Salt and pepper.
and you've got an amazing sauce.
And it's as simple as that.
Simple as that.
It took less than 1 minute.
Exactly.
Now, Esther, there's something I haven't asked you. You used to be in politics, and then you disappeared, and then came back. What's going on?
Well, I mean, politics, once the elections are over, you go back. If you've won, you go into government. If you haven't, you go back home or you go into your business. So I basically have focused on being a student, a university student.
All right.
And I've also focused on...
You still go to school?
Well, I didn't go to university when I was younger.
Okay.
And if I want to aim for higher jobs, then I need a proper degree.
Makes sense.
You know, I don't want to be in one of those people in courts with a degree or not having a degree.
So you've got somebody who's bright, who's beautiful, and she still strives for education.
It's important.
And that's very, very important. I
it's
totally
important,
agree.
yeah.
Anyway, I told you that tiny thing could do something.
It's amazing, yeah.
So
I
you can
noticed.
actually you can smell you can smell the flavors that are coming out. All right. So just come over and
My
check it out.
goodness, it's amazing.
You
It's
told me you needed a grill. I
amazing.
said, don't worry, we have a grill.
And it smells so fantastic. It's a pity they can't smell it,
Yeah.
but it is great.
Yeah. So this is
And
normally
it's so
grills on
tender
both
that
sides.
we're leaving some of the meat on the grill.
The grill, yeah.
Yeah,
Very good.
so
It's
tender.
because of the marinade. It's
Yes,
because
it's amazing.
who actually gave you this recipe? Was it mom, somebody?
Mom, you know, all of us, all women, we get our recipes and our cooking from mom.
Yeah.
You know, whatever mom used, we use.
And if you want this recipe, Esther's mom's recipe, just send us SMS 22840 or Facebook page Life and Style, or you go in Twitter or Instagram at KTN Life_Style. It's as simple as that. You'll get it. You get this recipe there. Let's move.
All right, the next move is now how do we serve this?
How
So
do we serve this? Okay.
we've got chapati.
No wonder we had chapatis. Okay.
All right.
What are
now,
they called?
You need to start chopping the tomatoes.
And-
We need slices of tomatoes.
Okay.
I'm definitely not chopping the onions.
No problem,
Otherwise,
chef.
my mascara will run.
No problem, chef.
Okay.
No problem, chef. Go ahead.
All right,
So
and
what are
then
you doing?
we
You want
need
me
to warm
you want
this.
me-
Yeah, I
okay,
wanna
let
warm
me
this.
switch it on for you.
I want to just show you how you're going to eat the souvlaki. Because you know the way you eat ugali with your hand?
Okay, it's
There's
on.
also a way to have souvlaki. So we take a chapati.
So you told me to slice this.
Yes, I want
Thin
thin
slices.
slices.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to warm those chapati. We'll do two of them. or
You
one
used to
of
be
them.
a DJ before.
No, do I look like I'm really
The way
spinning
you're
it?
handling that, you're spinning.
Yeah.
You're spinning the chapati.
Okay, so my chapati
Is that
getting
thin
warm.
enough for you?
Yeah, that's perfect. My goodness, I
right.
wish I could cut them like that.
Okay, just hire me. Don't worry, I'll do it. Go ahead with your.
Okay,
Go
this
ahead,
one
Miss
is, this
Madam
one is
DJ.
warming up. I need the foil paper.
You need the foil
Yeah,
paper.
absolutely.
We've got everything here. Next, you also mentioned tomatoes.
Yes, slices of tomatoes,
Okay,
slices
tomatoes.
of onions.
Okay,
So I can show you how to serve it.
okay. So tomatoes also.
Hey, that's getting warm and nice.
Those will be thin enough.
You have to serve it with warm chapati, yeah? When you're serving, when you're about, you know how you make your chapati early in the morning? When you want to serve a souvlaki, make sure the chapati is warm. The meat is out of the grill.
Okay.
All right, I need
So
the
let's
foil
just
paper.
create some space for you to roll it. Let me just make some space for you. There, I've got my. Will this do? The aluminum foil?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Or you can use tracing paper, but you need something that will not, let's do this. Let's use the counter. All right. So basically, you take your chapati.
Okay.
All right, our tabletop is clean, so I'm just going to put this here, put it halfway through the foil. You take the meat in the skewer. You put it into the chapati like this, and you pull.
The skewer.
Take the skewer off, you can't bite that. And spread your meat round, now like that. And then you take the tomato, and you put it in like that.
Okay.
Okay, a nice tomato.
Viewers, can you see that? So chapati, meat,
the onions.
tomato, skewers. You can do this as a lunchbox when
Yeah,
you go
yes,
home.
it's fantastic. And
When
then
you
you
go to
take,
school.
you take the jajiki sauce.
Okay.
And you take this here so I don't mess up.
Okay. All
And you
right.
put that on the top like that.
That's good.
Now you got to roll
Show me
this.
one and I'll do the rest.
You got to roll this like that,
Okay,
like that. You take the foil paper,
Okay.
you roll it. You bend this so that nothing drops onto your clothing.
Oh, this
Roll
is
it.
just to hold it for you.
And basically, voila,
All right,
got
so
your souvlaki.
let's
And
do
as
this. Since
you're
we
eating,
have guests, we
Yeah.
are going to put them here.
perfect.
All right, so let me just do it and then tell me if I
Got to
do
switch
it.
this off.
So first of all, I just go there and start DJing.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to DJ because this one is already hot. Okay,
Yeah.
so that
All right, you're doing
one.
it a bit nicer. You don't have nails.
I don't have nails. No, why would I have nails? Okay, so just make sure that your pan is not so hot. It's just to
Yeah,
warm the
just
chapati
to warm it.
because the chapati is already warm. So here we've got another piece of chicken. All right. So you told us to take that chapo, as we call them,
Chapo, yeah.
put it halfway there.
Yes.
Take your meats. Okay.
Put it in the
Remove
middle.
it from the skewer. Spread it.
Make sure there's enough meat, okay? Not that somebody's really fishing for the meat.
Okay,
You know,
I-
sometimes you go out and you're looking for the meat.
Okay.
Here, put
Yours
some
did
meat.
not have
Yeah.
enough meat. Okay, so
Yeah.
and then you just spread your tomatoes, spread your onions,
Yep.
and can you use the onions when they are sort of sautéed? Or
No, just fresh onions.
They have to be fresh onions,
And then
okay.
also you can, if somebody likes pili pili, you know how we like
Yes,
chilies?
yes, yeah.
You can put a little bit chilies, cut chilies as well if you want to have it there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll do it this way because you want it to protrude that way.
Yes.
And then you told me to fold this.
Oh, wrong.
Okay.
Ooh la la, this way.
This way first.
Because you need
You
this
need that.
to come round.
All right.
And then you go there. So basically, okay, the foil was a bit big. You don't need to have so much foil. But
Okay.
what's happening is when you're eating this,
Yeah.
you're going down. Don't eat the foil, all right? In most places,
Yeah.
you can even use tracing paper. You go down. As you go down, you
Okay.
basically shift your foil down.
Aye.
And then basically you've got your souvlaki.
Okay. So place it onto the other one. And that's something very, very easy.
If you're buying meat from the butcher and you're trying to save money, so you're getting the worst meat in the your butchery, so what you do is use popo, all right? If you use popo, your meat will be soft. You don't have to basically exhaust your teeth chewing and then eventually throw it out because you really can't chew it, so you can't swallow it. Popo's the way to go.
And just
by
like-
the way, popo is so expensive.
Is it?
I'm actually going to the market tomorrow to compare prices.
Okay.
I went to look for a raw popo today and I bought one, the king size one that we bought,
Yeah.
56 shillings.
But the good thing about these ingredients is that they are all locally available. And also, what we always try to say is we try to localize the ingredients in such a way that people can adapt to changes.
Yes, exactly.
And one thing that I've noticed about this is that, just like Esther came up with this idea, as a viewer, if you think that you've got something that can be showcased in this fantastic show of ours, don't hesitate, just write to us. It's just down there. You can see it, and you just write to us, send us emails, text messages. We'll invite you, come here.
We should all learn how to cook.
From today onwards, Esther, you are watching this show.
Yeah, but listen, we've had this agricultural conference going on in Kenya, okay, over the last 1 week,
Yeah.
or last week.
And you've been showing people.
And
showcasing
yes,
this.
no, we've been telling people to get into agriculture. And for me, seeing the price of popo today,
Okay.
you can plant a popo tree in your compound and get your popo there and tenderize your meat without having to pay so much money for a popo.
I still want to go back to politics.
Okay, well, I'm running for governor.
Why should I vote for you?
Well, because I think Nairobi needs to change again, and we've had men running the county government in almost the whole entire country, but
Then I have one
Nairobi is
chapati.
one.
As you tell these,
Right.
if you tell the viewers, and then
Yes.
I hold the house.
But the thing
Because I
is,
also want
for
to
me,
have lunch.
we need good leadership.
Okay.
I'm a woman. I relate to the problems of the city.
Okay.
I have been involved in making the city better with the Dr. Light project. I've been in and out, and I've watched where the areas where people have needs, like housing, water, garbage, education. But the thing is, there's a lot of confusion, and people don't really know where to go. One of the first things that I'll do as your governor is educate you on your rights in as far as the county government is concerned. Now, for you to vote for me as governor, you've got to shed away your tribal coats. You've got to basically say, we've had enough of men running the county since independence. We only had Margaret Kenyatta as the woman who ran it for about 6 years. Try and give a woman a chance, not just in Nairobi, in all the counties. We've got 47 counties. I hope women will come out. But you cannot make a difference to your city if you don't vote.
I get your point.
So you have to get a voter's card. You've got to confirm with the IEBC that you are on the register. You've got to have your ID. Don't lose your ID before elections. Elections are going to be on the 8th of August. And most important, please, it's going to be a public holiday. And if you have taken your voter card so far away from where you live or work, all right, try and change your voter card within Nairobi so that you don't wake up that morning of voting and say, I'm too tired, or I don't want to walk, or
I totally agree.
Get your voter card near where you live.
You know what, guys? You couldn't have had it any better than that. So, Esther, remember the beautiful lady, our host?
Yes, Moikali?
Just shout, Moikali!
Woohoo!
Here I am. I know it's eating time, isn't it?
All right. You're going to sample, huh? Okay, let me get this apron out.
I can't wait to see if the food tastes as good as you.
Let me bring it. All right, we got 4 pieces. 2 cameramen.
No. We have Brian. I'm sure Brian.
Oh my God.
There you are.
You want to remove me from there?
Kutolewa.
I have to eat this.
We wash our hands?
Yeah.
Okay.
How's that clean? This come from the kitchen?
Oh yeah, I was clean. They know the rules.
So, Mheshimiwa, I have to ask this question. For the sake of our sportsmen and women out there, like, what are you going to do? Because we have a lot of talent in Nairobi County. Football, basketball, women.
We've got so many social halls and grounds that have been grabbed. The first thing is to identify the social halls for the county, and then make sure you refurbish them. I mean, all the schools should have sporting facilities.
Go ahead.
And in the neighborhood, you have to have at least, basketball is so easy.
Esther, the middle seat should be obvious.
Yeah, please.
Okay. Are you sure, Moikali, you don't want to go on the pink?
I'm okay.
No.
Oh, really?
You know what? It's a mix and match, yeah? That's what we call it, mix and match?
Yes,
So pink, green, yeah? Whatever it is, pink. There you go.
Yeah, and before Chef interrupted, you're saying something.
No, we have to refurbish and equip all our sporting facilities in all the 17 constituencies and all the schools. We've got a lot of public schools. And I think it's important that you have facilities in there because the children need to play and study at the same time. Yes.
Can I dig in?
Guys,
Let me just find out if it's sweet as
All right, so basically you hold it like this.
Okay.
All right.
Can you just repeat what it's called again?
Souvlaki.
Souvlaki.
S-O-U-V-A. No, S-O-U-V-L-A-K-I.
Yes, souvlaki. Yes,
Okay.
so basically that's it.
Okay.
And how long did it take to make? The important thing is to marinate the meat. That's the most important thing. Yeah. And then the tzatziki sauce, the creamy yogurt sauce, tzatziki, with the garlic and the mint.
So basically,
Sorry, not mint, but fresh dill inside it. Oh, that actually accentuates. Listen to that word. Accentuates all the flavors, and it brings out the bites into your meal.
the most important thing is popo for marinating. Have you seen how the meat is so
Yeah, it's so
soft?
tender.
Yeah,
It's so
exactly.
tender. And for a person who does not cook, we had to go ahead and do it on
A few phone calls to my mother this morning.
Yeah?
Mom, I'm going on a show. I'm going to be cooking.
What do I do? And then you've got this together. This is really nice. What do you think,
I
Brian?
wondered how the yogurt would taste.
Yeah.
And I love the taste. Yogurt in food. I don't do this. I told you.
It's
Snow White. You should know.
I know. You can put. Can you put whipping sauce instead of?
No.
Just
Just yogurt.
yogurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, tell the viewers, because tell them how to get to us. Just tell them, how do they get to us? How do they this recipe? How can we invite them
It's
here?
very, very easy.
Yeah.
You need to just go on the social media platforms, KTN Live and Star on Facebook. On Twitter and Instagram, KTN Live _Star. You'll get all those recipes there. Iyo ni rahisi sana. If you would like to join Chef Abdalla like Esther Passaris has done, Governor Esther Passaris has done today, all you need to do is just write to us. It's very easy. KTN Live and Star at standardmedia.co.ke. Tuambie wewe unajua kupika nini. That's all we had for today. We need to dig in. Go ahead. Let's do this all over again tomorrow.